Many of us have started to make this shift in changing the way we work and live with AI being integral to what we do every day. For example, you're all very accustomed to entering a search query in a search engine. Now, we were conditioned historically when that technology was first introduced to us. We'd look at a list of URLs as an output. And today, when we put a search query in, the same search engine, we don't get a list of curated URLs. The URLs that were sponsored and the URLs that were based on numbers of being the most commonly accessed URLs. What we see are results. So we're already making that transition to using large language models, foundation or frontier models, in our everyday life. And more as models get better and there are better information that we get, and it changes the way we work, changes the way we live, changes how we live. So we've been through that transition, and it's been significant in changing how we do things. Well, that adoption of generative AI and how we work and how we live, that's happening across enterprises that are changing how work gets done. And the promise of that, in terms of the potential benefits, are frankly intoxicating to senior executive leaders that recognize that how work is going to get done in the future is being less dependent upon people for certain tasks and more dependent on people to interpret results and apply those results to change. So the skills associated with employees eventually are evolving and changing, and those that are adopting AI into how they live and how they work more readily are going to thrive in this new environment. And they'll be integral to the success of the enterprise. So that fundamental change that we're going through, impacting how we live and how we work, resilience is a core attribute of the output. It's an expectation of customers, it's an expectation of clients, it's an expectation of employees, it's an expectation of stakeholders. Resilience in this AI-generated world is integral to the success that we're trying to achieve at enterprise scale. The cybersecurity professional, and specifically the identity security professional, are core and essential to the realization of the benefits of using AI to change how we work and changing the results. So if that interests you, this is the Routh Report. Stay with us.